was on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a trooper.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Let's do this.
Coming up on the first pitch, on the hill and coming off a great start, Christopher Sanchez. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
And that one fouled off. And that is out of play. Next offering way off the plate.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
This one in the air. Boom. Makes the grab, one down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. First pitch misses. Sanchez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Ref Snyder leads off first with 1 away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And Raffy falls victim to the K.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Outside with a breaking ball. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Well struck right field. And that one is off the wall. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now it's Alex Bregman. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That clips the corner. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. Boston strands a pair. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the hill in this one, Brian Bayo.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Trey Turner at the plate. That misses. 1-0. Fought off foul. That one drifts inside. And foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
This is Bryson Stott. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Throw to first, and Turner's back in. Nobody out, runner at first. Yeah, that's fouled off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
In the dirt. Outside low, and the count is even 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Inside, almost got him.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Right-hander kick steals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now it's going to be Tony Ruiz.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, hitting better than .350 this month.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
One ball, no strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
He flips it to second in time, and that's two. We played one here in Philadelphia, and there is no score at Citizens Bank Park. All set for the start of the inning, and here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Sanchez back to work. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And next for the Red Sox, Romy Gonzalez. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
And that drops in for a strike. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. Now one missed.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. And another ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2 outs. That's in there. And it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
On the ground. Boots it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first without a throw. Let's see how they rule this one.
Everything came together for him. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
2 outs, bases full. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That's down and in.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And that one missing low.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And a 3-1 on the way. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead, Devers now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball 1 there.
That's a ball.
Rafaela at third. Durant on second. Refsnyder on at first with 2 down. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Phillies 0. And we're back. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that drops in for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
And there's a ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Abreu hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And here comes Alec Bohm. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. And the count's even at 2. Soft contact in the air. Hauls it in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now it's Alex Bregman, grounded out his first time up. Bregman measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And it's even up. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball,
1 out,
2
base
strikes.
is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one inside and it hit him. He had him 1-2 and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
0-1. That's a ball.
Bregman, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Little chopper rolls foul. That one not close. Ball 2.
Three and 2.
In the air, left field. Kepler makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 so far. So Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The shortstop takes the ball. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that drops in for a strike. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is inside. And that misses. And the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Max Kepler at the plate. 3 for 6 in the series so far. Bayo picks over. Real Muto back in there. And that one fouled off. Tap foul at the plate.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. That's worth the price of admission. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. That's in there.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Turner now. Slice to right. Abreu pulls it down, and there's one away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stock. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Save at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe rushed his throw a little bit right there. Didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safely.
And a foul ball. Runner on the go again. Ball outside. Throw to third. Save. And there's a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Rojas takes his lead at third with one away. Out to short. Gonzalez rolls across the diamond. Out number 2, and another run comes in. So up next, Tony Ruiz. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Tapped softly on the ground. Whips it to Casas, and that is the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And right back to the mound. Over to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Showdown Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Reached on an infield single his first time. Hit on the ground to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. 1 for 2. Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1. Now move to first. And he's back in there. Now one missed.
2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Double play ball to second. Tags the runner for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Rob Refsnyder.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The Red Sox down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4. And foul ball. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner takes off. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first, and that will end the inning. One left for the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here comes Bryce Harper. Flied to right his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swung on, belted. That one back there. That's long gone. His second home run of the series, and they add a couple more. It's 5-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now it's Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brian Bayo departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Lucas Giolito. He last pitched 2 days ago. So man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to hit. JT Realmuto singled and scored his first time. Slider misses outside. And another ball. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Outstanding job behind the dish to catch him right there trying to steal. Really quick catch and throw. Set up with great footwork. Man, he popped out of that crouch. Threw a laser down to second base. Nice job.
One down, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. That's a little bit low. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now batting Max Kepler. He's already homered here in this one. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
This one chopped to first, but it kicks foul. And there's a ball.
That's a ball. 3-1.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. The throw into second, and that's a double.
He was all over that one. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Rojas now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That clips a corner. And it's 1-1. Kepler stands at second with 2 gone. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 5-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Sanchez back to work. And that's in there at the knees. Some stirring in the bullpen for the Phillies. Joe Ross, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Banks getting cranked up as well. And now it's even up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 here. This one popped up. Stop. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And first offering is fouled off.
One ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2.
2-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Ruiz flashes the leather on the run and catch. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. Trey Turner now. A little bit low. And that is ball one.
You know, these Phils putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. In the air right side. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Bryson Stott will hit next.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Right through there for a strike.
No, that's a ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Got all of that one. He circles the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 7-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Next to hit, Tony Ruiz.
One ball.
That one outside. Ball one. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Left field. Durant makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Hard hit, right side. Fires over to first. Schwarber out of the play.
The first baseman, Harper.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And down on strikes. 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 7-1. Major League Baseball is on the show.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Top 6. And the batter now, Connor Wong.
Connor Wong.
Wong goes 6'1", 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017. That one's in there. It's 0-1. On the ground, right side. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Romy Gonzalez. 0 for 2 in this one. That one catches the corner for a strike. Swinging a foul out of play. The Phillies up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground to the left. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down. Two down, bases empty. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball popped up. Turner. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 7 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Is this redemption for my soul? Old ground to explore. I don't play that anymore.
And a strike on the outside edge. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Liam Hendricks getting ready to go. Winkowski also getting ready. Here's a high chopper. Gonzalez tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher JT.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. He goes down looking.
Now that is left.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Max Kepler. And a strike. In the air, center field. Durant sizing this one up. Corrals it. And that ends the inning.
Right now, can't slow down, won't stop, can't stop. No time out, so the time's now. This is my house, I'ma show you what I'm about. Cause ain't no doubt that I'm a rise now. Like a rocket.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Joe Ross. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And now, Ceddanne Rafaela. He's 2 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Way out front for strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Now this is in the air down the line. Ruiz on his way over, tries to make the play, but it's foul. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Stays alive. High fly ball out to center field. Rojas snags it, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jordan Romano preparing to come on if needed. There's the strike. Next offering misses down and away. The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Lifted in the air out to left. And it drops in.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Rob Refsnyder. And that's outside. Ball 1. Just missed.
2-0.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Fouled off left side. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. That one missing inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Runner scores from second as they get one back. It's an RBI single. It's 7-2. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. One run across. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field.
Back-to-back base hits. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Joe Ross will depart, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tanner Banks.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's Alex Bregman. He's been a great free agent sign. That one's in there, 0-1.
When it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now, you're in a situation where you're one swing away from it being a one-run ball game.
2 on, 1 out. Grounds one to short. Turner on to first, and they get Bregman for the out.
Now that is catcher Connor Wong.
Next to hit, Connor Wong. On the corner for a strike. That's hard hit on the line. And that's the third out. 3 run.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box.
Line drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, he'll score, and they lead by 4.
Come through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Bryson Stott. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And that one wrapped foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Man at second. And they'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ball
That's
one
the ball.
there. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's out to center field. Rafaela should have this one. And out number 1 on the grab. So up next, Tony Ruiz. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one ripped. That's back there. And out of here. His 23rd of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 10-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. There was a high slider, but he did a really good job of staying on plane with it, staying slightly above it with his hands. Hit that ball hard, and he got rewarded.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Liam Hendricks out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So they bring on the veteran, Brennan Bernardino.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Base is empty, 1 away. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. And it's fouled away. Foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Liner, base hit.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So a man at first. Bryce Harper to the plate. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing a curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's downstairs and outside. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And now two aboard. And here is Alec Bohm. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Just missed. Schwarber, the lead runner, out at second. Harper at first. One gone. And a curve misses outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The count 2-1. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away. You get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one finds the zone, and a full count now. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here, the bottom of the seventh. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Real Muto stands in now and watches strike one. In the dirt. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with two away. And two in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. And this is now a 10-4 ball game. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse? Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road.
No strike.
So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well. I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. In the air out towards right center. Rojas sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. So a man aboard. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. In there at the knees for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one fouled off.
One ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. The Phils up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. And a breaking ball misses outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes to count. That one the other way. Fires across the diamond, and the inning is over. And the Red Sox lead 1. And that is not what they needed. Down 10-4. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. Bernardino back to work. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1. Just missed.
That's a ball.
And that's down and away. That's in there. That's strike 1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. On the ground right side. And it goes just foul. Kepler gets his lead at first with nobody out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Trey Turner. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Grounder might be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw. Safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn two. And as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Bryson Stott, the next to hit. Check swing, called strike. One out. Runners at first and second.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Good eye right there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That's to third. To second. That's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Now, Tony Ruiz. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Right through there for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Ripped on the ground to second. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. Phillies leave a couple. They're up comfortably, though. It's 10-4.
I do it often. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking. It's the game. And yeah, I'm bossing. If we ain't talking money.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Alvarado.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So now here's the DH, Rob Refsnyder. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle. Nice grab. To first. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Definitely a tough play right there. And he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it. And that made all the difference.
Man at first. Now it's Devers at the plate. Hit in the air, left field. Kepler in position. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Alvarado measures 6 feet 2 inches, 245 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Refsnyder at first, 1 gone. And there's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that goes foul. swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and it stays fair. Throw cut off to second. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Second and third, one gone. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Two on, one out. Bounce to third. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Now two away as they get a run across. Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox.
This crowd doesn't sound as confident as they were a few minutes ago, Boog. Went from feeling pretty good to hoping they can just escape with a win.
Popped up first base side. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And that one pulled foul. One strike away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Man on second, two down. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies win the rubber match of this three-game series.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.